Time now for this week's Magic Moments covered by State Farm. And yeah, there were a lot of them. We might have to tack on an extra 30 minutes to the show to talk about all of them. But let's start here, Kelly, with Dyashia Fair, who has played at Syracuse for a couple of years now, but she continues to light it up, and she had a great game against Florida State. Good grief. Dyashia Fair is must-watch TV. She's so much fun to watch. She just hit the 3,000 career point plateau, which is incredible. Look at this three. By the way, Dyashia Fair is 5'5", okay? I would challenge anybody out there to go shoot a three from that spot on the court. I don't care how big you are. It's very, very difficult. She had 31 in this game. She hit 9 threes, which ties a Syracuse record. I can't believe it's not the record, even though Syracuse is known for shooting threes. Right. But Dyashia Fair I think she's fully put herself in the ACC Player of the Year discussion. No doubt, and Coach Felicia Leggett-Jack has that team now ranked 22 in the most recent poll. Moving along out to the Big Ten, Jacy Sheldon and her younger sister have a very special bond. And you and I have both been on the call for an Ohio State game. We know the bond that Jacy has with her younger sister, Emmy. It was a really cool moment after Ohio State got the win, and she got to hug her sister on the court after the upset over Iowa. Super special. Awesome moment. Emmy with the court access. You know she's got the all-access pass, as she should. And Sheldon, 24-7 in that game. Massive win for Ohio State. Buckeyes have won 5 in a row. They sit at 13th in the AP poll, so they are creeping up right now, too. Kelly is an ACC network analyst, so we only figured it would be natural to talk about the ACC here on this show. But, 7 ranked teams right now is, and you're looking at a potential 8-9 bid league right now with the ACC. What's impressed you most about this league this year? It's the depth of the league. 7 teams in the AP poll, which ties a record that the ACC set back in 2016-17. 9 teams currently in Charlie Cream's bracketology. Every single night is a battle. It's such a cliche to say that, but it's true. Miami beat NC State the other night. Duke beat Virginia Tech. You've got some of these teams that are just going to be in there in the Sweet 16, Elite 8 most likely, that are struggling to beat a team like Miami on the road, who's also a tournament team. So it's brutal. Every night you have to bring it. Syracuse, I think, being ranked has elevated that middle of the pack portion of the ACC. Yeah. That also is really good. So, it's brutal every night, Sam. 6 teams are within 1 game of each other at the top of the standings. Wait till the end. The final few weeks with the tiebreakers and stuff, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, we'll have to do some math there. I'm not very good at that. Let's go over to TCU. Interesting story with the Horned Frogs. They've had to make some adjustments because they have had just too many players injured. So what they had to do was have open tryouts for 2 days. They missed 2 Big 12 games because they didn't have enough players, essentially. And what they did was they brought in a volleyball star, Sarah Sylvester, who's been one of the best middle blockers in the country over the last couple of years. Super cool story there. I know Mark Campbell has had his work cut out for him this season. I'm sure he would have liked to have it a little bit easier, but nonetheless. This is also a team that was ranked earlier in the year. Right. So they were playing well before the injuries. And Sam, I promise you, every basketball coach on every campus out there is always looking at the volleyball team and vice versa. Those coaches are talking, hey, does number 1 have any eligibility? Did she play basketball
just
in
to
high
make
school?
sure.
Because we had it at Clemson as well. Those coaches are always talking back and forth.